What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the LWG Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Danny, aka Lord.disco, accompanied by Eslam, God of the Sun, and Dan, Papa Sun Killer. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications below. And don't forget to check out all the other awesome content. LWG.
So when I was commuting back from work today, got off at the train station, ordered my Uber, right? Looking at you can see where the driver is on the map and stuff and the route that they're taking. So they were dropping someone off and then they were coming to get me. So they dropped someone off. While they're coming to get me, I guess they missed a turn to get into the train station, and then I just saw them go a really long way and then make a U-turn and then just come back, and I was just like, oh god, This is gonna be one of those drivers. So the driver comes in and pulls up, and there's someone else in the car, but in the front seat, and I was just like, what's happening? Is this my car? So I checked the license plate. And it's the car that got assigned to me. And so I was like, all right, whatever. I got in, and the dude was driving, had a chick in the car in the front seat. And I'm just like, okay. And he says nothing about
Eslam's just going out on a date and he doesn't even know it.
I'm third wheeling apparently.
It's a blind hookup date. You got set up.
And so, and then they're just in the front seat talking about credit and then finances and shit. I was just like, what the fuck is happening right now?
It's a financial advisor just picking up a client.
The girl's like, I'll be paying my shit on time. I helped her get her credit up and blah blah. I'm just hearing bits and pieces of this conversation. I'm trying not to pay attention. I'm on my phone. But I can't help it. I'm in the back seat with these two people, and I'm just two things. One, I respect both of them. One, the guy for the hustle, and I guess wanting to spend some time with this chick, whoever she is, and two, for this chick going along with this and just driving around with this dude while he's working Uber.
And credit to you, Eslam. Credit to you for just being cool with it. But you know what, man? People got to do what they got to do. I mean,
what else am I going to do? I'm not going to, they're not doing anything wrong. And
certain people would have, gotten picked up and they would have done a whole thing.
The mask mandates been lifted.
I've done that with Uber Eats, but that's because I don't come in contact with,
people.
But, to bring her on a ride, I feel that's kind of, pushing it. But
it was weird. I'm not going to lie. It was really weird. But I'm just all right, whatever, man. Do you? I mean, I get it. Sometimes it's hard trying to find time making extra money and spending it with if it was his girlfriend or whatever, or if he's just or maybe it was some type of relative and they were just working shit. I don't know, but either way, I was just this is weird, but it is what it is.
He's
I'm on my phone.
Come with me so we can make money for dinner.
Yeah,
hey man, some people listen to podcasts. Other people just have a friend.
Yeah, some people are doing a podcast in a car while they're driving Uber, which would be interesting. We should do that.
Something to consider.
Pull up in an SUV. You guys are in the third row seat, and I'm the driver. And then the people get in the middle between us, and we're just having a podcast.
That's such a good idea. I did not think that.
Into a car. I feel like we're gonna get into a car accident halfway through. Boom! It's
they get in and be like, "Hey guys, we're the Uber podcast, or we're the rideshare podcast."
Just imagine that. As soon as they walk in, the door closes. What's up? Welcome to another episode.
It's kind of like Cash Cab. The lights turn on, and
People are like, oh no, I got this right.
And we just start asking them, how many dicks would you eat for teleportation powers?
Sir, I could walk. I could walk from here. Just keep the money. I don't care.
The Los Wise guys are copywriting this idea, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna get an SUV,
Oh man,
or a van. You know, let's just make it a white van, like
Just a
we're
creepy
kidnapping
van.
people.
the creepy van.
And we're gonna have like the driver with the mic hooked up. You know what I'm saying? You got two people all the way in the back, and then like the customers get in the middle, and then we're just talking to them. You guys like hand them a mic, be like, "Hey, what's up?" You know.
Yeah. And we offer them candy.
Wow.
Yeah, we
Just
offer
a bowl
them
of
candy.
It's an amazing idea.
We can just sell them candy. Be like, hey, we're also raising money for our basketball team.
Our youth team.
Yeah,
The youth team.
our Alzheimer's team.
This is the Lost Wise
We
kids.
don't know which sport it
The
is.
Lost Wise
'Cause we
kids.
forgot.
Oh man.
Yeah, but that's what happened to me on my way home today.
I want to say something, Eslam. It's funny that that's your story because my story is sort of similar.
Okay.
So I woke up earlier than I normally do today and was running around doing stuff, dealing with the property that we own down here. So dealing with that, talking to lawyers, getting stuff together, running some errands, and then it's like 7 p.m. I'm like, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today. And at this point, my mom's
Damn, you
out
was
with my
fasting
dad.
like me, bro. Nice. Okay.
That's how I live,
I
man.
see you out here during Ramadan.
Yeah, represent. So my family,
Check me out.
Yeah.
they were out at this place
Doing
that's kind of
A
like a
out
Marshalls. Yeah. And
Get a gold
so-
chain with a giant A.
yeah, just chilling. It has to be a silver chain.
Yeah,
silver
yeah.
chain. You're not allowed
Yeah,
to.
not gold.
I see.
So I know.
see,
I pay
remember.
attention. I pay attention.
Yeah,
Platinum.
I'm representing. But so yeah, so they're at this store that's kind of like a Marshalls. I don't know. They're getting some shower curtains. I don't know. And my dad's like, "Hey, we're gonna get some food. What do you want?" I'm like, "I don't know anything." It's like, "Well, we're going to Chick-fil-A." I'm like, I don't eat Chick-fil-A." And then he's like, "There's this other place. It's called Japan House. Like that might be good." And I was like, "All right, just get whatever from there. Let me know." Then I checked my DoorDash. I was like, "Wait, I've ordered from this place. They suck." Call him back. I don't want Japan House. He's like, "All right, well, what are you gonna do?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. I'll just order something. You guys get food for you. I'm set." So-
Bojangles.
No, I had Bojangles the first day they were here.
Okay.
Did
Did they like it?
They screwed up my order.
Oh god. Okay.
I asked for all dark meat. They gave me nothing but white meat, and
Oh man,
and,
typical fast food can't never get nothing right.
and what's it called? The rice. I asked for like their special like patented dirty rice. Instead, they gave me 2 orders of the saltiest fries I've ever seen in my life. Like it was just pure salt.
I think maybe they just gave you someone else's order.
It was, yeah, pretty much. I mean, they refunded me, but when I
Yeah,
tell you this
someone
shit
else-
was salty,
Yeah.
my God, like we couldn't eat it. But anyway,
Damn.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how DoorDash screwed up today. So I was like, you know what, Jersey Mike's. It's nearby. There was like a deal for Jersey Mike's today, so I'm gonna get some Jersey
subs?
Mike's. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right, let me get that. I order it, and then it's close by, so it's like I see the guy, he gets it. I was like, all right, short drive. He comes over. It's like, all right, I'm waiting. Families, they're in the house at this point. You know, they're eating their food. It's funny. My dad's got something from I don't know where. My sister's got something from Chick-fil-A. My mom's got some home cooked meal, and I got Jersey Mike's coming over. So we're doing all this, and then Jersey Mike's. They're like, all right, they're approaching with my order. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm getting ready. And then I get the notification, hey, it's at your door, and they left it on the thing. I usually like to do the no contact thing. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, that's not my door. So I text the dude back, like, that's not my door, and then just no response.
Damn.
I was like, all right, I'm calling the number that's given. Nobody's picking up. I'm like,
He probably
Somebody
saw the
in this
message and was like,
yeah.
not
Somebody in this, and it's in this apartment complex. I'm like, somebody here has my sandwich. I was like, I can't be going around and be like, yo, you got a Philly cheesesteak?
start knocking on doors.
He's
Who got my Philly cheesesteak?
He's sniffing the air like, I smell it in there. I smell it.
So I was mad because like everybody around me's eating. I haven't eaten all day. I'm tired, you know. And so I'm like, all right, I go to DoorDash. I was like, yeah, I just straight up didn't get my order. So like, all right, they're gonna give me the same thing plus $10 DoorDash credit for free. You know, I'll get the order for free. I was like, all right, cool. So I set this up, and then as I'm setting it up, I was like, I'm gonna get the same exact driver, and I did.
Oh, God.
I did get the same exact driver, except this time I changed it to like hand it to me. And I know it's tough because I live like in an apartment complex, and I used to always say that with your old apartment, Eslam, I was a pain for people to get there, you know, if they don't know. So I'm like, all right. So I see that he goes back to the Jersey Mike's, and he's getting my order. And then, all right, as soon as I see he's leaving, I send him a text through the thing. I'm like, I'm going to be outside in the parking lot wearing a black shirt. I'm by this white car. Bring the food to me. Just like the sketchiest deal. Yeah. So then he's just like, all right, okay. Then he pulls up. I was like, you Dan? I'm like, you Jersey Mike?
I'm and then Jersey Mike.
I called him Jersey Mike.
Hand delivered.
And then he's like, yeah. I was like, you ordered the food for before? I was like, yeah. He's like, I got the wrong place. I was like, yeah. He's like, I delivered it right over there. If nobody picked it up, you're going to have an extra sandwich. I'm like, I know Jersey Mike, but I'm not trying to go to people's houses and just pick up sandwiches. So I debated for a second. I was like, maybe I should go with them. I was like, I don't know these people. Yeah. I don't want to be some dude that just shows up and takes a sandwich out from in front of your door.
Hey, you know what? You made someone's day. Now someone's just going to walk out, have a sandwich.
He's got a Philly cheesesteak. How cool would that be? You open up your door, there's a Philly cheesesteak. Just
You should, like, write love notes on these, like, sandwiches just in case they get delivered to the wrong house. So you just make someone's day.
Yeah. Hey, you
or get them divorced. It's either day. It's either one. Either it's going to make their
It's
day
a note that just says, thanks for the other time. Thanks for last night or something. Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I ate my sandwich.
Nice. Was it good?
Oh, it was great.
It worth it?
It was great. Oh, I'm upset I didn't get the other one. Yeah.
At least you got your money back.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I've done that before. I had this one. I had like two orders. One was like a Subway sandwich, and then one was like a Popeyes like bundle with like a milkshake and all this like stuff, and Popeyes I dropped it off.
Popeyes has milkshakes?
Maybe it wasn't Popeyes then. It was like some chicken place with milkshakes. No, it was Five Guys, not Popeyes.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they had milkshakes, and I like dropped it off at the wrong house. I mixed it. So the person that got Subways, which was just one regular ass sub, got a whole thing of like Five Guys, and they must have been like, okay. Got two milkshakes. I got hella food instead of.
You know, they were just like, hey, I tried to eat fresh. This is
this is a sign from God.
Yeah, I was like, I
wants me to be fat.
Oh man, I felt so bad though because I dropped off the one little Subway sandwich. The family with the Five Guys. As I was pulling off, I seen this little kid with the sandwich looking so sad. I pulled back in reverse. I was like, this little boy, I'm so sorry. He's like, we ordered Five Guys. I was like, I'm so sorry. You have to call Uber for that reimbursement. That was
this kid's just holding an Italian sub. Like, I wanted Five Guys.
Damn, he was looking forward to those milkshakes too, bro.
For real, I fucked up their whole night. I was just like, I'm sorry. Oh, shit.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, man. Yeah, I wasn't even mad at this dude. I was like, all these things look the same. I get it, man.
Yeah,
it's fine.
They got to put up more signs for like the for where the apartments are.
Yeah, dude, I give like the most specific directions too, but it's like my apartment. It has like a letter on it.
Yeah,
and you could barely see the letter. Like if you don't know where to look, you won't see it. So it's like I try my hardest to give the direction.
They got to put more like signs out on like the walking paths.
Absolutely.
To the apartments. It'd be
Christopher
easier
Walken
with, like arrows and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fuck it. Just have robots just ready to take the food from the drivers and deliver them to the apartments. Yeah, man, it's interesting experience with rideshare and.
This is modern dating right here. Back to the original one.
No. Well, it's just also because I've been going to the office and I don't have like a car right now. I've been taking like Uber to the trains when like my dad isn't able to give me a ride because he's working. Mm-hmm. So it's always just like the people that come and pick me up are just like always interesting. I had this. I took an Uber from Nadia's house one time because it was like nighttime and it was raining and shit. So I didn't want her to drive like back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So I just took an Uber from her house, and it was this like Jamaican guy, like Rasta, like, and he just like had the reggae music on and having like a fucking party in the car.
Man got picked up by Bob Marley. Just
Yeah, and it's just like
the door opens, wagwan.
Yeah, I was just like, oh god. And then there was this other time where I got an Uber from her house. Hopefully she doesn't listen to this part, because then she's not gonna be happy. This dude was, I think, like at some point was just like super tired, and he made like he was just taking the wrong turns. Like he was just not paying attention, and I think he was literally like almost falling asleep while driving. So this shit was not like but yeah, it is what it is. I made it alive a couple times, you know.
Hopefully he made it too.
I told him, I was like, careful out there. When he dropped me off, I was just like, yeah, bro. Like, so it's just,
as soon as you walk off, it's
careful
like,
out there.
yeah, he just crashes. I mean, I get it. I remember fucking coming back from college, like not sleeping for days and like driving back home and like falling asleep at like red lights and shit. It was
I fall
crazy.
asleep behind the wheel. That it's no joke, man. I almost thank God I never hurt anybody or anything, but I fell asleep and I just like rear-ended a car.
Oh yeah, I
if-
remember
if
in
you're ever
Elizabeth. Yeah,
tired
when you
and
had your
driving,
Honda.
Yeah, don't
Well,
fall asleep
Rudy-
behind the-
Rudy also fell asleep and he got into a pretty serious accident. Thank God he's okay. But no,
His car
I've
was straight
fallen-
up upside down.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I've fallen asleep too driving, and I mean, you know, thank God I never got into an accident or anything. But yeah, shit's crazy out there. Let's get into some news though. I'm gonna start us off with a new Star Wars game from the Uncharted creator announced. So should be interesting. Looking forward to it.
See, this is cool because that's Amy Hennig, and she was supposed to make a Star Wars game years ago that ended up getting canceled, and everyone's like, no, because they showed footage of it, and it looked amazing. I can't remember if it was Star Wars 1313 or Star Wars Ragtag, but both those games look phenomenal. They both got dropped, and then it was like she left because she was working for Naughty Dog at the time, I think.
Yeah.
Or I could be, I'm half asleep. Maybe I got that mixed up. But she worked for somewhere. She left. And then she started her own studio, and now her studio is getting to work on Star Wars. So it's like, this is what everybody's
fantastic.
wanted for years, you know?
Can't wait. I just need more Star Wars games, man. Like Jedi Fallen Order was amazing. I'm hoping to see more stuff like that. I want to see the remake of Knights of the Old Republic. So that's which reminds me, I was very close to getting a PS5 today. I got the alert on Twitter that it was available at Best Buy. Went on and like I was able to add to cart, and once I added to cart, it put me in a queue, and then I was just like waiting in the queue, and then it just like kicked me out, and like things weren't available. But that's like the closest I've gotten so far. So
yeah, at least you made the list for like 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, no, it was like for like 5 minutes I was waiting in the queue. So the restocks are becoming more and more frequent, so that's a good sign. Maybe I will be able to get one by the end of this year. Maybe not. We'll see. Maybe next year. We'll see. Whatever.
Yeah, it's supposed to be getting easier to get one.
Yeah.
So.
Netflix's Love, Death, and Robots Season 3 coming May 20th. Literally one of my most favorite anthology series, animated anthology series created. I love it so much. Can't wait to see new episodes. It looks fantastic, man. They released some stills, and looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, those first 2 seasons were awesome. Just the some of the concepts just were out there. Like the first season, I'll never forget that the pudding or was it
the yogurt?
I
love that one. That's one of my
It's like
favorites.
still
Yeah.
one of my favorites. Oh man,
I love how like they're short stories.
yeah.
They give you enough where it's very interesting, and they build this like world, but they at the same time they leave a lot of open-ended questions for your just imagination to run wild, and that's what makes them so interesting to me.
That
Yeah, they're a lot
perfect
of
time
fun.
to just pique your interest and just have you like, ooh, wow,
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. For what it is, the short.
Yeah, exactly. Netflix announces Exploding Kittens game and TV series. The game, a new version of the Exploding mobile game, will launch directly through Netflix in May. And then after that, we'll release an adult animated comedy series based on the game in 2023. Never heard of this game. It's interesting to see.
Very popular game. Very popular game.
It's going to be interesting to see what it's going to be like on Netflix playing it. I did check out their trivia game that's now on Netflix. I played a couple of episodes of that. I actually did pretty well. I only got one wrong each time. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm oddly okay with this. Just like, hey, maybe I don't have enough time to watch an episode of anything, but I can like spend 10 minutes playing like this stupid game. I'm okay with that without having to download it. That's cool with me.
Serves its purpose.
Yeah. Hayden Christensen watched the Clone Wars and Rebels to prep for Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I'm very happy for. Now maybe he can see how to not cry as Darth Vader while he's fucking acting. So hopefully he gets his shit together.
I am very much looking forward to him just knocking it out the park.
I hope so. Because if he fucking cries as Darth Vader, I'm going to lose my shit.
He took like 10 years off of the screen, so hopefully that paid off. He got some acting skills up.
Like, it's just, I don't know. And this is the last story, which is very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. It's really fucking weird. And,
The Mike Tyson story.
Huh?
Never mind. I thought you were going to say the Mike Tyson story. Go ahead.
Oh, there's a crazy Mike Tyson story?
I'll say that during my news segment, sure.
I did hear about that.
Okay. So this is the headline. I didn't read the article. I'm just literally going off of the headline of the article, which by self it's very disturbing. 4 men gang raped, killed, and ate a protected monitor lizard. Here, I'm gonna say exactly. You heard it correct. I'm gonna say that again.
Oh, is that the thing I saw on Joe Rogan's page?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that again. Right, 4 men gang raped, killed, and ate a protected monitor lizard. If for those of you who don't know what a monitor lizard is, you can Google it. And it's a pretty big lizard, right? It looks like a Komodo dragon, but it's a little smaller and not poisonous, I think. It depends on the species.
I think the size...
How is it in size
doesn't even
comparison
matter.
to a human being?
I would... Comparison to a human being, I say
average human being.
If it's like it depends on the species, but it could get up to like the size of like maybe like a cat or larger.
Okay, that's...
Or maybe like a small dog.
Okay.
Like a medium-sized dog, but not as tall, Just
Yeah.
And
The
then their
fact that
tails
you
are be
got
long.
Like the fact that you got a group of friends that are all just like,
Yeah,
let's
that's
totally
crazy.
all bang this
Like
lizard.
after
And then-
reading this, it's just like, listen, Elon Musk, I will give you one of my arms, but get me off this fucking planet. Like, this shit's just out of fucking control. Like, what is happening? That really?
The lizards ain't even safe out here. It's crazy.
Like they're like why would you like fuck the lizard? Like they're cold blooded.
I mean, I
like,
get killing it because
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but because your thing was they're cold
So
blooded.
listen, usually when you're fucking something, you're fucking it because it's like warm and wet, right? That's like the sensation that you're going for. Right, like
you, Danny,
people
right?
have
That's
fucked.
what
This
you're
is
looking
going
for.
down. This is going down a weird. Going
It
down a
is
weird
going-
route, Eslam.
This is right
It's going down a weird route, man.
because that's the closest thing that comes to like a vagina, right? Warm and wet, whatever.
It's like a
That's why
pumpkin pie.
people like fuck sheep and shit like that, right? This is a fucking lizard. Lizard are cold blooded, right? They can't regulate their own body temperature, so that shit is not warm. You're
That's
fucking
that's
like
exactly.
Thank you.
That's exactly
Thank you.
what caused it. One of them was just like, "Oh, dude, it's fucking cold as hell in here." The other one was just like, "No fucking way." And he stuck his in, and he's like, "Oh shit, it really
Why'd
is."
the second one seem like he might have been from Boston? Like, it's wicked
Dude,
cold.
This is one of the weirdest and craziest shit I've ever read.
Yeah.
What is? What I kind of need
I
to
don't know,
know.
man. It's like I am surprised, but I'm not that surprised. Like at the same time, it's like
Honestly,
like,
I'm not that surprised either because, I mean, there's enough people on the planet where if you can come up with a scenario, it's most likely has happened, right? So if one day someone got high and they're like, I wonder if 4 guys gang raped, killed, and ate a fucking monitor lizard. And
Yep.
Imagine you're in prison and you're just like, "What are you in for?" It's just like gang raping a lizard and killing it, my bare hands. Like,
do you guys remember the Noid from the Domino's commercials from back in the day?
the Noid.
He was their mascot, the Noid.
this
No.
sounds like you're totally.
I'm gonna take you
making
guys
it
on a
up.
wild ride. Give me 1
Oh.
second. Just fill the air. Just fill the air real quick.
This is like some Jonathan shit. Like you making up stuff now.
It sounded like I said droid. It's like,
Yeah, I was like the Noid.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
This
Okay,
is
so-
not the
So the Noid is basically think of like a little man who just has rabbit ears for some reason and a full body suit, and I think he goes around, he steals the pizzas or something, right? So I don't know why he was the mascot for Domino's, and he stopped for a while. You want to know why?
This sounds so made up. Like he's
Yeah.
making it up on the spot.
Oh,
Like,
it's
are you
gonna get
talking
even
about
better.
the Easter Bunny?
It's
Like,
gonna get
what's
even
happening
better.
here right now.
So the Noid had to go away because of the Noid hostage incident that happened in
Oh,
1989.
What the fuck?
So I got this from Wikipedia. Everybody who's listening, go ahead and read along. On January 30th, 1989, Kenneth Lamar Noid, a mentally ill man who thought the campaign was a personal attack on himself, entered a Domino's restaurant in Chamblee, Georgia. He was armed with a .357 Magnum and held 2 employees hostage for over 5 hours. He said that the Domino's people stole his name, and this is why he was doing that. And he demanded that he would not leave until he got to speak to Domino's headquarters, got $100,000 and a white limousine for transportation. He also offered to exchange 1 hostage for a copy of The Widow's Son. It's a book he really wanted to read.
That's a crazy story.
So yeah, that happened. It sucks that people were held hostage and everything, but
Wow.
it sucks. Yeah, but that was the thing. But the Noid came back in 2011. So yeah, it's all okay. The Noid.
How did we even get here?
Is Noid short for humanoid?
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought maybe it was like a domino term, like the game.
No, the Noid is an advertising character for Domino's Pizza created in the 1980s, clad in red, skin-tight, rabbit-eared bodysuit with a black N inscribed in a white circle on his chest.
I gotta look this up.
What does that have
insane.
to
He
do
looks
anything with
insane.
Domino's or a pizza?
I don't know, man.
Is he like a pepperoni come to life? Or
I don't
a
know.
sausage?
I don't know.
Why has he got rabbit ears?
How does he have ears? Why is
You see him, Dan?
Yeah, I just looked him up. He looks so retarded. Why did Domino's even agree? Like, okay, this is our mascot.
This is our mascot, guys. This is what we got.
He looks absolutely silly.
They had to compete with Pizza Hut.
That is crazy.
They're trying-
Well, I'm
they're
done with
trying-
my news. But, yeah, some guys raped a monitor lizard.
I got a story actually. I got one. Let's see here. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is to be producing an It Takes Two movie for
Oh
Amazon.
yeah, I saw that.
So
Oh, based off the
produced
game?
and
Yeah,
could
based
star
off the
in
game.
it too.
yeah, he
Not
could be
confirmed yet.
starring in it.
Yeah.
I hope he's the book.
I think it could be pretty interesting because in the game so far, there's this one scene where we kill this like really cute elephant princess, and we like pull her ears off, and we drag her off this like cliff and throw her off.
Damn.
I want to see that part
So
of the
violent.
game in the movie.
This episode got really dark after that one article that I read. Jeez.
Yeah, man, this is what happens.
You can't go around setting the bar, gang raping lizards.
Yeah, we will try to top that part.
Guys, I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you gang rape a lizard?
Oh, God.
Teleportation.
We'll get into that later.
Oh.
We'll get into that later.
Okay. Write that down.
Okay.
Oh man. But all right, I guess I could go into my news real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, first off, Mike Tyson beat up some dude on an airplane.
Oh, I did see that video.
Yeah,
Okay.
the guy was being annoying. He
I thought
didn't
that was
leave
like
Tyson
an older
alone.
thing.
No, as far as I know, it's new. But yeah, I saw some clips where this guy's like recording his friend just annoying Tyson. Supposedly the guy was drunk, and then they just show like different, like they don't show like all of it progress.
Yeah.
There's moments, and it's funny because he's just bothering Mike Tyson. It gets to one point where you see Tyson just bodying
fucking-
shots over this dude, and then you
It's
just
like
hear
a
somebody back like, "Oh, come
silverback.
on, Mike, come on."
It's like a silverback.
The guy that
just
was
going
sitting next to
in.
him like calmed him down and stopped him.
Yeah,
And
The
and
dude's
then you
face,
see the guy.
though, the
Yeah.
dude's
Yeah.
face, he looked like he deserved it. He just had that
Yeah.
punchable face. Like
from what I've seen on the internet, everyone's just like, "No, Mike was in the right."
Oh hell yeah, he was in the right. That dude didn't leave him alone.
Yeah,
You
And
can't
I heard
fucking do that.
I heard they
Not to
threw a
Mike Tyson.
bottle at Mike. He threw a bottle or some shit. So that's what like triggered.
That's
him.
because probably he was like, "Why is Mike ignoring me?" Like this guy thinks. Like I understand he was drunk, but that's it's still not
Still.
an excuse. And like, how are you that much of a narcissist that you think Mike Tyson fucking cares who the fuck you are? Like, come on, that is Mike Tyson.
You know how sometimes they say
This
would
dude
you-
had tigers for pets. Think he
Would you-
gives a fuck about you?
Would you
he
get
took
punched?
Evander Holyfield's ear with his mouth.
He really did.
Yeah. So
Yeah, man.
Did you hear about those like those scenarios where it's like would you take $1 million or get punched by Mike? And this guy just got punched by Mike for free. Like
yeah, that's
Oh,
very
man.
true.
All right, and I got some wrestling news. Let me get through it quick.
Ooh, wrestling.
All right, first off, there's rumor has it that the AEW video game that's going to be made with Ukes Entertainment, I believe it is, formerly who worked on WWE games, is going to be called AEW Fight Forever, which is a chant heard by many wrestling fans, usually the indie crowds, AEW, New Japan when they go to US Fight Forever, so they might go with that. And should be coming out somewhat fairly soon, but when it comes to video game things, I always, if they mean soon, I'm expecting within like the next 2.5 years. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
So then God of War is just in line.
Yeah, right. We'll see. So,
2.5
AEW Fight Forever. Very much looking forward to it. And they did say that there is, in fact, going to be a story mode in the game as well as a create a wrestler, which is always fun in wrestling games.
Nice.
And another news story that I have, a huge one. AEW this past Wednesday, yesterday, as of this recording, Tony Khan goes out and onto the stage saying that he has this very big announcement, like he does just about every week. And I'm like, Tony Khan, you need to calm down. We're not worthy of this as wrestling fans. All right, just relax. And he's like, I have a special guest here, the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling comes out on AEW Dynamite. They're both out there and like, we have an announcement. Then Adam Cole, also known as Adam Cole Bebe, comes out and he's like, no. I'm making the announcement. On July 26th, I think he said it was, there's going to be a joint pay-per-view between AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling
Holy
called
shit.
The Forbidden Door. So it's
That
the
is
two
wild.
biggest promotions in the world that are not WWE are making a pay-per-view together, and
That's
it's insane.
Big news. That sounds
It's-
wild.
That's amazing.
That's a huge deal. So they
That's
said
like,
that,
I
and
feel like PS4 and Xbox if they collabed or some shit.
kinda.
Yeah.
And then Jay White, the leader of the Bullet Club, or one of the leaders of the Bullet Club, comes out and he's like, no, I'm here too. I'm a New Japan guy, but I'm here too. Don't worry, it's going to be a great show. The last time New Japan collabed with another company, I was in the main event, and he was talking about the Madison Square Garden show
Ring
that
of
we went
Honor,
to.
yeah.
He fought Okada.
Yeah, that show was amazing.
So seeing as how Tony Khan now owns Ring of Honor and AEW and New Japan is going to be involved, like this is going to be a pay-per-view.
It's like the holy trinity of wrestling.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And one of the things they did announce was Adam Cole is going to be going up against. This is before the pay-per-view, so they're in the middle of this this tournament, the Owen Hart tournament, and next week we're getting a preview of the AEW versus New Japan stuff, where we're going to have Adam Cole versus the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii on this week's upcoming episode of AEW Dynamite. So
the Stone Pitbull, that sounds so dangerous. I'm frightened right now.
He's just an angry Japanese man.
Dude, we need to have you do like a watch along or something for this pay-per-view. Oh my god.
It's gonna be huge, man.
You're gonna put WrestleMania to shame.
So I have it right here. It's June 26th. I'm sorry, June 26th in Chicago, the United Center. Yeah, it's gonna
go.
I wish. But it's gonna be such a good show. I can't wait. A lot of people already
Chicago again.
Yeah. A lot of people are already saying that there's going to be they want to see a CM Punk versus Kenta match because they both have the same finisher. And I just discovered on Twitter Kenta's now calling himself Lil K, which I thought is hilarious.
Okay.
But I can't wait for this pay-per-view, guys. It's going to be a banger. This is going to be probably perhaps the biggest pay-per-view of the year.
Nice.
In all of wrestling.
That's awesome, man.
And
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I
really am.
I'm happy for me too, guys. I feel like I worked hard. I earned this.
You did earn this with your dedication to wrestling.
Yeah.
For this long, this is definitely this is a reward for like the people like you. So I am happy for you and everyone who enjoys wrestling that much.
Yeah.
Have you ever have you ever fallen out of wrestling for like a little bit, or you just always just been like a diehard?
No, it's funny because everybody I know has. I as far as I know, I'm the one that's always been there. Like even when it was like at its lowest, I was there, man.
Loyalty right there. That's commitment.
For real. At this point, they just need to start paying you for watching.
Which company though? I want them to all try to just give me offers. Like just watch our show exclusively. See who can buy me.
Would you?
Probably not.
Hey, you know what? Let's jump into the main topic.
Man. That's
let's
a tough
jump
question,
into
guys.
the main topic. All right, and we're gonna start asking each other like some would you rather questions or what if questions. And then, is there an amount of money where one of these wrestling companies can come to you and tell you you can only watch our shows?
I mean, I would have to see the contract in place, like because I couldn't just objectively right off the bat say yes to any amount of money.
Mm-hmm. So what would the contract need to include for you to say yes?
So I'm given a ton of money, I'm assuming, right?
Let's say 10 million.
1 trillion yen.
No, relax.
That's like $12. I don't know.
No, 12 trillion yen. I think that'd be around like $1 billion, maybe.
Something like that. Yeah.
I
know because I pay for the NJPW World thing, and it costs 999 yen.
Yeah,
which equates to like about $8.
That's wild.
If so, what you say, Eslam, 10 million?
So a yen is like a yen is like close to like a penny. So when you're saying like 10,000 yen, it's just like 10,000 pennies, and which comes out to like $100.
Yeah.
So, that's the conversion kind of rate that I keep.
More or
head,
less, yeah.
Yeah.
So you said.
So
$10
I'm
million.
saying like what? So let's say $10 million, and what else do you need to be included in the contract for you to say yes?
Am I allowed to start my own wrestling company?
Oh, if you do have $10 million,
exactly. Like, what can I do with this money?
Oh, that's interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
you can start an indie.
Oh yeah, I mean, then if that's the case, then yeah, I probably look into doing that. I could probably start my own and start getting whatever wrestlers I can't watch.
Ah. Okay. That's a good plan.
So you would take the money and then make your own, and then just watch your own wrestling.
I'd watch the other one too. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
the one that you're in contract with.
Yeah, exactly. I'd watch them.
Which one?
So which one? Yeah, exactly. Which one?
If I had to pick one show,
yeah.
As of right now, it probably would be AEW because like every week it's just like, what are they going to do next?
Yeah.
Overall, for like the regular like show for show like match, New Japan might have like the best matches overall, but AEW's there too. Like when they put on good matches, nobody tops their matches.
Nice.
It's just New Japan's more consistent. Ring of Honor, they had a great show. Impact is always fun to watch. Impact is another one that's pretty crazy. And WWE's there.
Yeah, WWE's there.
It's on the list somewhere.
It sucks because they have really good wrestlers at WWE, like really, really good wrestlers. But it's like there's not much they can do with them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
That sounds.
Danny, fun fact: I got the new WWE video game.
Oh yeah, did you? Did you make yourself?
I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't create myself
do
in video games.
Hey,
No.
you're not
I grew past
narcissistic?
that.
Oh,
I grew
that's
past
cool.
that.
I'm definitely a narcissist.
Do you make other
I do that shit
people?
all the time?
I create people. I invent wrestlers.
I see.
Yeah, I came up with this one guy.
Backstories too and shit.
What's that?
I said you give him backstories too.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
sometimes. I created this one wrestler called Hannibal Quinn. He's a pretty good wrestler.
Why does that sound like a real person? I like that actually.
I come up with good wrestlers.
Hey, look at that. Look at the amazing. Hannibal
I can
Quinn.
run a company, guys. But yeah, that's my answer. That's my answer, guys.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Yep.
For our second question of the evening,
Mm-hmm.
would you gang rape a monitor lizard for teleportation powers?
No, that's one I don't think I could. No.
You know, honestly,
I don't think
know
I
if
physically would be able to.
I don't. That's
Yeah.
exactly my problem. I
Yeah.
don't know if I could get
Yeah.
hard for a lizard. That's just so
Yeah.
It's just
off-putting. Like, I just feel like as soon as I get close to whatever I think is the hole, I'm just gonna be like, it's like I don't
Yeah,
know.
like,
This
it's
just
like-
this ain't right.
which is one of the mind-blowing parts. Is just like, it's just like, how can you get hard for that? Like, if
No,
you're that, it's just like.
They
Jerk
really
off.
want to get it done.
You know, women say all the time that men will fuck anything, and this just goes to show
It's true.
those
It's true.
It's true.
some
It's
men
true.
really can.
Yo, oh my God, that's fucking wild. But
Ever show
I
you guys the
think-
video of that guy who got his head stuck in an elephant's
I
butt?
thought that was going in a way different direction. Did I ever show you guys a video of when I fucked like a monitor lizard?
No, did I ever show you guys that video of the one with the guy? He was working at some type of zoo, and he was mopping the floor. It was real soapy, and the elephant slipped, and his head got stuck in its butt.
Oh yes, yes.
I did
yes,
show that to you,
remember.
yes.
Yeah.
Whose head got stuck in whose?
The man,
guy's
the
head
guy who
got
was
stuck in
cleaning,
the
it got
elephant's
stuck.
butt.
Yeah, it got stuck, and he was in there just like, "Oh, help me! My head's in an elephant's butt."
I
And
thought
then
like the
some lady
elephant
got it
backed up
out.
into him.
Yeah, the elephant slipped,
Oh,
and
okay.
it kind of went into like a seated position a little bit, and then the guy, he was just stuck in there.
Yeah, I remember
Damn.
that.
His life changed.
I'm sure it
It's like 1 second I'm mopping, the next second I'm in an elephant anus. It's wild out here in these streets.
That's how you know I'm
Oh.
tired, guys. I'm just going back into what's left in my brain. It's just like, you know what? Here we go. I'm gonna talk about the Noid. I'm gonna talk about this random video I saw on YouTube like 12 years ago.
Oh, man,
Or
good
longer.
stuff.
All right, I'm gonna start with our first real question, and this would you rather? So, would you rather be isolated for a month for 540,000, or be hunted for 24 hours for 1 billion?
Are you talking money? Is this
Yes.
money? Okay.
Yes,
Also hunted by who?
that's the question, right?
Craven the Manhunter?
No.
Like the John Wick assassins? Just everybody's after you?
See, Eslam, the thing is, you said isolated, and I stopped listening. Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
seems
so
like
would-
the
So there's a
easiest
little
investment.
so there's more caveats to the question. So option 1, where you're isolated, you're put in a 20 by 20 room with a bed, toilet, shower, and a shelf of books, but for 31 days food will be given 3 times a day, but you have 0 human contact. You are alone for 31 days, but you get 540,000. Now, before we move on, I just want to say, if you guys don't know who mr.beast is, he has like a really huge YouTube channel. They actually did an experiment
seen
like
this.
where they got
Yeah.
$10,000 a day.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched it, and it was a very fun video. Like, I understand why his videos get like, they do like crazy shit, and with like, it's wild.
Yeah. That's easy. I've never heard of anything easier to do.
Yeah, I think I
And
would
earn
be
money.
able to do, because when I was living alone, like I was like like I was alone for a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it's just like I think I'll be able to do this, especially with all the shit that they gave him so much stuff to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
in your scenario here, where it's just books, I'm like, yes, easy.
Yeah.
Not
And then
gonna be a
option 2,
problem.
you are hunted by a world-renowned game hunters for 24 hours. You are given nothing to help you. An ounce. It starts. You can't. What? Wow. Whoever wrote this is really bad.
You can't kangaroo.
This is literally what it says. Nothing to help you. An ounce. It start. You can't back out. But you survive.
This
get
man was
$1
getting
billion.
hunted while he was writing this, guy.
I guess that's literally word for word. That's why I was struggling. I'm like, I'm trying to make this a proper sentence. So it says world-renowned game hunters. If it's world-renowned game hunters, I'm not even gonna bother. I'd rather do option 1 because I'm not gonna.
Wouldn't you?
I'm not gonna be able to out. First of all, I have no cardio, so I'm not outrunning anybody.
Yeah.
Right. If it's like getting hunted by like another normal person, sure, I can definitely like fend myself, like fend off like if it was like one of you guys hunting me, I can fend one of you off for like 24 hours.
That's where you start hunting the other person.
Yeah, exactly. But
This wasn't in the rules.
But world-renowned hunters, like, nah.
I feel like if it was just you in the world and you could hide anywhere and do whatever, like then I might think about it. But
like
if you're just like. If you're just like in like the woods and it's like here, like run and you have to survive, then I would definitely not. I would rather do the month. I don't mind being by myself, and especially if you got books. What? You're not even by yourself anymore.
Exactly.
You're just chilling. You're just chilling.
I'll take half that money.
And honestly, $500,000 will get me straight anyway. Shoot.
Yeah, exactly. I would do option 1 too.
I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Some people really can't be by themselves though, so I mean, I get like those people are screwed.
Just go get hunted then.
Unless you're a hunter yourself, and then you can like fight these other hunters off, and then it just becomes a game of who's the better hunter. So
make some traps. Maybe if they gave you like a gun or something, but they give you nothing. Like if I had like a handgun and I had to survive, I might think about it.
What if they gave you like a piece of chalk?
A piece of chalk, a Q-tip, and a paperclip. It's like it's survive.
Start MacGyvering some stuff. Build a bomb out of that somehow.
5 minutes later.
That's like some video game mechanics.
I took hydrogen from the atmosphere and I put it in a cotton swab.
All right, second question. You are being offered one of these enchanted items. Goggles that allow you to see your surroundings in any historical time period of your choosing. A flask that supplies an unlimited amount of any liquid put in it. Boots that allow you to walk on any surface free of gravity. And for some reason, the softest skin moisturizer in the world. Those are the options that were given.
Thank you for that.
Also, I got these from Reddit. So
I just want to point out
that last one.
Almost all of them felt very useless to me. Believe it or not, the last one was one of the most useful. But
honestly,
the flask, if anything.
That's what I was thinking. At least like in an emergency situation, I'll never have to worry. Like
I'll definitely do the boots.
Yeah,
I feel like that would
on any surface free of gravity. That means I could walk up a building.
That's gonna cause too much.
See, I would never want to walk up a
building.
building.
Shoot you for that. Like,
yeah.
you're gonna be like, look at that guy walking on the building. Shoot you, take your shit, or the government might steal your tech.
I don't want to go anywhere, which means if I have a flask, I would never have to go get something else to drink.
That's true. You always.
What do you need to walk on water for, Eslam?
Yeah, what's the point?
What you need to do? Tell me one scenario where you need to walk on water.
There's someone drowning. Actually, I don't have to swim there. I can just walk up and just.
Can you get under the water?
No, I would just like hold their hand out and just walk them to shore.
What if they're too deep?
They're sinking in. He's like, "Fuck! I gotta take off the boots. I can't swim without."
Yeah, no, I would no. Then they die. I'm not taking off the boots.
I just sit there with
like,
I just sit there with my
boots?
flask of like I don't know iced tea or something and just be like I'm happy.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's each person gets to choose whatever they want.
I feel like the flask is very low key. It's just like something.
Yeah.
It's just between you. It's personal. It's like
It's
nobody's
perfect.
gotta know.
It's perfect. That
I
or the
want orange
moisturizer.
juice, I want Baja.
Yeah, but you can just get a moisturizer now.
Yeah.
I like that answer. He's like, yeah.
What you need soft skin for?
Oh. Why not? You know?
I don't know. The boots are very enticing to me.
I'm not gonna lie, they sound cool, but I just feel like for utility purpose, I don't know. What do I need anti-gravity boots for?
I would never need those in any
Somebody
situation
comes in,
in
I'm
my
just
life.
Somebody comes in and I'm just upside down in my room, like, ugh.
Yeah, no, there's.
I'm like, what if you need to save somebody? You can just like,
I'm not a superhero.
you can become one with these boots.
I don't want to be.
The way our bodies are set up, we're 30
Like, I'm
now.
good.
We know superhero.
I can barely walk on a normal surface.
Does Superman ever get up and his body just starts clicking?
Oh man, that would be funny as hell. Superman does that, causing earthquakes.
Superman ever
Superman.
throw his shoulder trying to hammer a nail?
Yo, my shoulder's been hurting. Past 2
Okay,
days,
guys.
man, it's bad.
Yeah, this week I had a hammer in that same like weird position that I threw my
Yeah.
shoulder, and I was like so scared. I'm just like,
Why are you in a weird position trying to hammer shit?
because we're in like a training booth, and it's like
Oh,
not
okay,
like a
okay.
room. It's just
Okay,
like
okay.
a fake small room that they made, so it's kind of a little cramped in some corners.
Mhm.
So,
I was swinging a machete in the woods.
dang, you a wild boy? What you in the like a rainforest or something?
Nah.
Nah, it's South Carolina. There's a lot of just, like land there. But okay, so my last question: would you rather earn 1 cent per step or $1 per jump?
Hmm.
Ooh, $1 per jump, yo.
Yeah, but think about how many steps you're going to be taking. Like, you have to go out of your way to be jumping. You're always taking steps.
Nah, but that's you could jump 100 times in a day. Like, yeah, I barely walk 6,000 steps in a day. I track my steps. What's that?
Okay.
That's like
So
$60.
if you get 10,000 steps a day, you'd make $100.
I definitely don't do that. I could jump 100 times, no problem.
I would legit, like, get a treadmill, just put it in the house, and just, like, watch TV on the treadmill. Like, I'll get my cardio in, walk, make money. Like,
You got to think about it like this. It's going to be easier, faster, more efficient for you to jump
yeah.
and make money.
But I
as
think in
opposed
the
to
I'm
long
going
run-
for less. I'm going for less
I think
work,
in the
bro,
long
and I don't
run-
have knees.
Yeah, and I think in the long run, the physical,
Yeah.
like taxation on your body is less with the steps.
You just got to baby hop. They didn't say you got to yam it. You don't got to dunk it.
No,
like,
no, you baby
it
hopping,
didn't
you getting
say
a quarter.
baby
You ain't
hop.
getting a
It
dollar.
said you gotta
You're
jump.
getting 25 cents for that.
All right, then jump on a trampoline.
It's easier to just get to a treadmill, man.
Sorry.
Just get a
Easier
treadmill.
to get to a treadmill. Nah, by the time you make that first $1, I'm already like flexing on like $20. Like,
All right, man. But, hey, I'm be fine on the treadmill. Trust me.
okay, make your choice. I just want you to
Like,
know.
let
you're
me see
wrong.
how many steps I did today
Yeah.
walking in the city, because I walked a lot today on my lunch break.
Because like if you're jumping, you're kind of like you can't do much else except
Yeah.
like jump. Like I could do stuff while
You
walking.
could watch shows. You could.
Yeah, just
You could
watch
watch
a
the
show
stock
is just-
market.
Like I did
just watch the
9,000.
stock market.
I did 9,000 calories today. 9,000 steps today.
Yeah,
So what'd you make? Like $90? Wow.
Yeah. $90 by just
just
walking,
doing his regular routine.
just like
Think about
doing
that. His
nothing.
he didn't have to change anything.
You're
He
gonna
did
see me
exactly
in the
what he
city
normally
bunny
would have
hopping
done.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have to go out of your way to change your routine to do that. Just
And
walking.
remember, you take this is just steps that my phone counted because I was out on a walk today.
Yeah.
You're taking steps in your house all day. You're taking steps going to the bathroom, coming back. Like you take way more steps than your phone actually counts.
Yeah.
Right? I think I would definitely go with the
Steps all
steps,
the way.
man.
Steps all the way.
Because over in the long run, you're just gonna be racking it up. Like jumping, you have to set a time for the day for you to do like 100 jumps to get $100. I don't have to set a time a day for me to take steps.
Yeah, man, just live your life.
I'm gonna replace my fitness regimen with just like jumping jacks. I'm gonna be super fit and just be super rich. Jumping jacks, whoo.
Do that every time you do jumping jacks.
Now you gotta do the song
every time you do jumping jacks. You have to sing the jumping jack song. Oh man.
But yeah, those are my questions.
All right, I got some questions. I looked up some.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, some I found on the internet, some I just found. Okay. Would you rather always speak your mind or never speak at all?
I'd rather never speak at all.
Ditto.
Damn.
If I speak my mind,
You'll be
shit's
pissing
gonna
a
get
lot of
ugly.
people off. Okay. Easy one.
Especially,
I can just as I mean, I honestly feel like I could probably go a good chunk of my life without speaking, and I'd be perfectly fine. Which is ironic since I do a podcast.
That reminds me of that movie, The Chaos Walking. I don't know if y'all seen that one.
yeah.
Funny that it's not called the
but I saw
chaos.
trailer.
Funny that it's
Pretty
not
much.
called the chaos jumping.
You're right. Because then they would have made much more money. But no, yeah, that's exactly like that. It's like where their mind just like projects whatever they're thinking. Man, I probably myself would have to probably shut up too, which is hard because I like talking. Oh man, I would be literally. I don't even know. I don't know if I could do that.
Does not talk.
I probably would have to choose to talk, but I'll just like choose a word to just lock on and just be like potatoes. Why does it keep?
No,
saying
but
the
you
same
can't
word?
do that, right? Because
You're just speaking
whatever
your
this
mind.
magic is, like you'll have to say what you're.
Yeah, and I convince my mind to just say potatoes, and then that's all I'll be thinking about.
Then what's the point?
So that I can have the ability to speak when I want to. So when I don't want to just think about potatoes, I'll just be like, hey, I can speak normal now because I didn't choose the wrong choice.
Jump in, Jack.
Pretty much gonna have Tourette's at that point.
And just saying potatoes when he can't, doesn't want to. Just leaving like potatoes. Oh man.
Every time you think of something bad, you're like potatoes.
How would you guys feel? This is not at all related. It's just a random question that came into my mind. This is why I shouldn't be able to think out loud because I have these weird thoughts all the time. How'd you feel like whenever you got onto an elevator, there was always somebody else that got onto the elevator that didn't turn around?
What do you mean?
Like they walk into the elevator and they don't turn
They
around
don't
to face
show
the
you their
door.
face?
They're just facing the back.
Oh my god, that'd be so uncomfortable.
How did they walk out? Did they walk out backwards?
They walk out
too?
backwards, yeah.
I would
So
begin.
they
to
just
even
walk
question
in, just
if
stare
they're
at the
real.
back, and then they...
I would feel
You're
like
gonna
I'm
question their
losing my
existence?
sanity. Does
At
anybody
that
else
point,
see
I'm just
that
like,
guy?
this is definitely a simulation, and that dude is a glitch.
I've legit done that in the hospital sometimes, just for no reason, just to see how people would react. Just
like
walk in the
walks-
elevator and just face the back of the elevator.
Just like walk into the elevator to the corner and just like as if you were in a timeout, just looking into the wall.
Well, I didn't mean all that. I just meant you
Like-
just stand in the middle of the elevator.
Oh damn, that's wild. You're a wild boy.
Yeah,
You freaked out a lot of people.
You gotta kill time in there, you know.
Just walk into the elevator in the hospital, be like, I am death.
I mean, kind of was.
Okay.
Okay.
Disco, what's your next
My department,
question?
we had to work with the morgue. Like,
This man just like out here killing
What's your
people in the
next-
hospital.
Then out here.
He got hella
like being
quiet
the
for that
angel of
second.
death in the hospital, just killing people.
You don't even know how
Disco,
many
what's your
bodies I
next
got.
question?
My next one is: would you rather speak to animals or speak all foreign languages or all languages?
Oh,
oh,
that's
all
interesting.
languages.
Speak to animals.
Why would I ever want to speak to an
Ooh.
animal?
I would definitely speak to animals.
He'd be like Aquaman and be like,
I
banging
like
fish out
animals
here
way
and shit.
more than people. I would definitely want to speak to animals. Dude, the wild thornberries like spoke to me
My
on
God.
like on like a crazy level.
My God, Eslam.
I
It's
wished
like,
I was that redheaded little girl.
I love the fact that you love that cartoon so much because I was gonna say if you could name one cartoon I hated.
He
you know
really pulled out
how
the
I was
wild
with animals, bro.
thornberries.
You know how I was with animals. I love animals
I could
till
not.
this day. If I
Bro,
could speak
I
to
am
animals.
the monkey in that show.
What was the brother's name?
Donnie.
Donnie.
Yeah,
Well, that was really good.
yeah.
That
That's
was a really
exactly what he
good
sounded like. Oh shit! Look, guys, it's
I'm
Donnie.
Donnie.
He's all grown up now. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's a child actor.
I remember when they
it's-
did the movie with the Rugrats. I was so upset. I was like, why is this happening?
Man, I think I would choose animals too.
Nice.
I just always
You don't want
be
to speak to your dog?
I just
No, I'm good.
exactly. I just always be looking at like my brother's dog or my cat Luna. I'm just like, yo, what are you thinking? You're over here just
Yeah.
thinking own the place. Especially when my cat just completely like walks on the laptop when I'm using it. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I'm fucking
Fetty
here.
does that too. To Nadia.
Yeah.
Like he just straight up, whenever she's working on a laptop, he literally just walks on it and just sits on the middle of it.
It's like it's warm here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's an easy. Just learn. What was it? Learn one language or learn all languages?
You can speak any, I guess, human language or
yeah, that's
speak
an
to
easy
animals.
one. That's an easy one. Yeah.
I would. Say
I like
Yeah.
I like being able to. I like trying to learn languages. I almost hit a full year streak on my Japanese thing on Duolingo.
Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
you're
almost
still
at
going with that?
365 days. Yeah. I've done over
Oh, yeah.
that. It's just this is consistent, like consecutive days.
You should watch Tokyo Vice. They it's like about this white dude in
Yeah.
Japan, and
I have it
they
on my
speak
list.
a lot of like Japanese, and it's funny to see like this white dude speaking it. And to me it sounds like really good, but like I'm wondering like if to Japanese people they can hear like his like white
Like accent.
Yeah,
Maybe.
his accent.
Who knows? You know.
Because there's a cadence to how they speak.
Yeah.
And there's different dialects depending on like which region, like which district and stuff you're from too.
Yeah, so like and you hear it in Japanese voice acting, and maybe it's a little over dramatic because it's an anime, but I feel like that's just like that's a little part of their culture.
Yeah.
Culture. There's just like the over animation while you're speaking.
It's funny. There's this one wrestler in New Japan Pro Wrestling. His name is Tomoaki Hama, and it's like nobody understands him. Like even the Japanese people, they're just like this dude's just talking. Like Hama's just out here talking again. Somebody get him off that mic.
Yeah.
I just think it would be so cool to just roll up to a place and have a lion and just be like, "This is my lion," and just tell him what to do. Somebody.
I just
comes
feel like
close, so just-
I just feel like an animal's not gonna have much to say.
I would definitely love to speak to a dolphin.
You read a dog's mind, it's really just literally bark, bork, bork.
Yeah. It's like I
like,
want bacon.
Because dolphins are like the smartest animals, and like they're the only, I think they're the only other like mammal that is self-conscious.
Mm.
Like they can recognize themselves in a mirror.
Yeah.
And it would be very interesting to speak to them, or an octopus, because those things are fucking wild.
Some
Be like, hey,
weird,
how is it
slimy creatures.
fucking down there? Like, have you guys seen like a giant like squid? Is there a megalodon down there?
The octopus is just like,
Like, what
"Let
have we
me
not seen down there? But yeah, no, I would definitely love to speak to animals. But yeah, you guys want to do one more?
I have some. Let's see. This is a fun one, a random one that I saw. Would you rather have Rambo or Terminator on your side?
Oh, Terminator. That's a no-brainer. What's Rambo gonna do? Cry in the corner? He's gonna cry over a
Yeah.
radio?
For sure, Terminator. Just way more badass.
God damn.
Although Rambo's pretty badass.
Vietnam. Oh, shut up.
I just think
Shut
it's funny both of them don't speak well. So
Yeah. How come nobody ever wondered why this robot from the future has an Austrian accent, even though he was like created in America? I'm asking the questions, all right? And people need to ask these questions.
God.
People will listen to what they're told. Last one. Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
Neither.
I don't really care.
Knowing the date of your death would fucking ruin your life. It's funny. I always remember this story from like the ancient Greeks about Pandora's box, and where like Pandora was favored by the gods, and like each one of them gave her a gift, and then like I think Zeus gave her a box, and he told her not to open it, and then Hera gave her the gift of curiosity, and she ended up opening up the box, and all these like all the plagues of humanity came out, and then she closed it right away and trapped the last one, which was
knowing when you're gonna
knowing your death.
Yeah.
Right, and so I always thought that was just like a really interesting story. But yeah, man, no, I would not want to know when I died. If I had to pick one, I would pick how I died. But yeah, no, knowing the date, hell no.
It's like death by gal.
I think I don't know. I'd flip a coin on it either way. Like maybe I'd rather
It'd be
know
funny
the
if,
date.
like they're asking you the question and you're like, I would like to know the date, and they're like, oh, 2 seconds. You're like, what? it's like, oh shit.
Shouldn't have picked
Some
getting
Squid
hunted.
Game shit. Yeah, some Squid Game shit.
Yeah, I think I would pick
Yeah.
the date. That way, it's like I know I could plan according.
So what would you do on that day? Like, would you just lay in bed and wait for it? Or like,
At that point, I kind of wish I would know how, because then I'd be like, all right, dude, how do I want to do this? Am I going to make someone join me? Like, what's happening?
wait,
Like-
what? Are you gonna make someone join Jesus?
Oh man,
Oh God.
But yeah, no. Like I said, I just like to plan accordingly.
Okay.
I think I would choose
Like
the
if I'm
date.
going out, I'm taking some motherfuckers with me. Disco.
No, yeah, I think I would definitely choose the date too, just so I can
Damn,
know.
you guys are some brave motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't
gotta
know.
plan my life out and be like, damn, I only got 3 more years. Fuck
Yeah, I was like, I know I got to get
Yeah,
stuff
why-
done by this
I would
date.
immediately just not finish school. I would just drop everything. Like, fuck that shit. Why waste my time being a slave to this capitalistic society when I could enjoy myself?
Yeah.
Okay, last one.
Okay.
Would you rather get the power to teleport,
Mhm.
but you have to sleep on a bed of sweaty butt cheeks every night?
Oof. Is there more to this?
Or what?
That's it.
You made it sound like there was more to it,
In order
'cause I'm pretty sure you said or.
He said,
In order
would
to
you
get
rather?
teleportation, you have to sleep on a sweaty butt cheeks, a bed of sweaty
Yeah,
butt
sure.
cheeks every night. Yeah.
Every night.
Yeah.
Every
You
night.
guys
Yeah,
are
yeah, that's
disgusting.
fine.
You're
Whose
so
whose are they?
disgusting, Eslam.
Whose are they?
Yeah.
There's
Who's
just
are
the
they?
random sweaty butt cheeks. That's
Are they the
thing.
same ones all the time, or are they different ones?
Are they like
do they
random
change?
female sweaty butt cheeks?
They
'Cause
change
I'm okay
out.
with that.
They
every
switch
other
around?
week.
Okay, yeah, no, then yeah, I'll definitely do it. If they switch out, yes.
It's males and females, but they're
Nah,
always
that's
sweaty.
fine.
I'll be surprised.
That's okay.
I'll be surprised. Am I also sweaty?
I mean, is it a well ventilated room? I don't know. How do you like to live? It's just
How do you like to live?
You gotta sleep on a bed of sweaty butt cheeks.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay. I
You
mean,
guys-
if
you guys are
if
disgusting.
like if
You
every
get
bed
pink
I
eye
go
every other
to,
day.
like if every bed I go to turns into like a bed of sweaty butt cheeks, I can just sleep on the floor. But
Mhm.
then would the floor turn into a floor of sweaty butt
Well,
cheeks?
what he's saying is that you always have to sleep on it. He didn't say it's necessarily a bed. It's like you're going to sleep on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
For teleportation, fuck yeah.
It's worth it. Just take a shower in the morning.
How would Nadia feel about that, Eslam?
Well, I don't think she would be on it too, right? Or would she have to sleep on the sweaty butt cheeks as well?
I mean,
if that's
you
where
guys
you're
are gonna
sleeping.
sleep together,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but
she
what if
can't
it's
be
only like my
teleporting.
half of the bed?
I don't
What?
know.
What if it's only my half of the bed?
The whole bed turns into butt cheeks.
Yeah, you can't be that selective, Eslam.
Oh, that's fine. We'll sleep in different rooms. It's fucking teleportation,
Yeah.
man.
Because I'd be
It's
mad
like-
if I was her and like I don't also get teleportation. Like, what's in it for me?
Yeah.
Like,
I can just teleport both of us. Like, don't worry about it. Like, it's all good.
no.
Yeah, we'll make that small sacrifice. We just won't sleep together at night.
I want you to ask her that question and come back to us next
I'm
week.
a send her this clip. I'm gonna clip this out especially just for her and send
See
it to her.
how cool is she really? It's like, how dare you make this decision without me, Eslam?
Nah, fuck that. Yeah, I would make that decision without her.
Mhm.
This is teleportation.
This is the
We're
rest
talking
of
about here.
your lives at stake.
No.
It is what it is, bro.
It's worth it. It's
Oh,
worth it.
what would you pick? Why don't you say the same thing as I
He's gonna
just
say
said?
the same thing every time he brings. Oh man, I can't believe you guys do it. Yeah, I do it too. Every time.
Somebody has to play the angel's advocate. Somebody with morals. You guys are like fucking monsters over here.
Hang on. There's nothing about being. This one is not moralist. This is not that bad.
We found our line, okay?
Yeah.
We found a line of what we would not do to get teleportation.
Yeah.
And that is to fuck a monitor lizard.
Yeah.
So
You would moon old ladies, though. Some people would say that's not moral.
In a heartbeat. For free airfare.
yeah. Though, if I walked up to a lady, be like, "Hey, if I moon you right now, I get free airfare for life." You don't think she's gonna be like, "Yeah, go for it"?
Yeah. She'll support it. Like, do you want me to take a picture?
She'll support it. It's like, oh, of course. Show me those cheeks, son. Like,
Yeah.
back that thing up. Get your
Honestly, hang on. Eslam, if somebody came to you and said that, wouldn't you be like, "Oh, absolutely"? Like, yes,
If
I
you're
would
just
too.
mooning me, which is just show me your ass cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, bro, do what you got to do, man. It's all good.
Like, I've seen
I respect
ass
the
cheeks.
hustle.
I know what they look like.
Yeah.
You
What
can
if
just
you're
show me.
What
yours.
if you're on a date with your girlfriend and your mom, and then a guy just comes up? He's
It's a weird date.
Yeah, why am I with my mom? Why is my mom thirsty?
There's other
It's a
issues.
night
There's
out.
other
Not
issues.
A date, it's a night out.
What kind of dates you be going on, bro?
We're fun dates. My mom is fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she is, but still, like, why are you taking her on dates with your girlfriend?
I need chaperone.
Oh, man.
Oh Lord! All right, let's.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm done.
Yeah, let's end this. This is the silliest podcast we've done so far.
Yeah, we're pretty out of it. That has something to do with it.
Yeah. Final thoughts, guys.
I need some sleep.
I got
I
some.
am so exhausted, man. Oof. I got like a test this week from school. Then 2 weeks from now, I got like the final. So I'm just like, this next couple weeks are going to be hectic for me. So.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Dan.
Medusa became that way because she tried to seduce Poseidon, and she was cursed by the wife of Poseidon. She's also a
that's interesting.
Gorgon.
Is that true? I thought they just made her that way because they were jealous of how sexy she was or how beautiful.
I think that's another one. It might be. I don't
Could be.
know.
She was so beautiful. She
Somebody was telling me this just
seduced
like
Poseidon
recently,
and got
so I just
cursed
went
by
with
his
it.
wife.
Medusa Gorgon, simply known as Dr. Medusa. I think I got the wrong thing, guys. I don't think I'm looking at the right thing. That's my final thoughts.
You need some sleep too.
My
Well, I don't know.
I need a bad man.
Did you say Dr. Gorgatron? What?
Gorgatron, you added a T? You said Dr. Gorgon.
Man, it's watching Transformers over here. What's happening?
It's me, Dr. Zordon.
Anytime somebody looks at that robot, they turn to car parts. What's your final thoughts on that?
That's actually pretty handy.
Yeah, I know. It's useful, yeah.
My final thoughts is, yeah. Thank you for listening to Those Wise Guys podcast. If you like what you hear, follow us on social media. Like, subscribe, rate, share, review. Go check out the Those Wise Guys website. Go check out our YouTube channel. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. It'll help us out greatly. We would like to grow our following. Tell your friends. Just go on your family members' phones and open up their YouTube app and just subscribe. They're not using it anyways, especially the old people. But, do that so we can grow.
Tell us when you do it, too. We want to know.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you for listening. Oh, yeah, we got Reels and TikToks.
Check those out.
And both these guys are completely TikToked right now. So, thank you for listening. Have a great week.